Hey puzzle besties, welcome back to my channel, Javys Puzzle Odyssey. Alright guys, as you all know, and if you watched my last video, you guys know I went to a puzzle swap that had a speed puzzling contest sponsored by the fabulous Art and Fable Puzzle Company. So today's video, I am going to be reviewing the Art and Fable brand, and I'm going to be doing 2 Art and Fable puzzles. Now, obviously, I wanted to redo the Abanikos by the artist Daniela Willett, and I'm not going to speed run it. I'm going to do it casually because I love the art and I really want to get to know the image and enjoy the image and just look at the pieces. And I can't wait to share with you guys and review this brand because let me tell you, this is premium, high quality, luxury in a puzzle. So let's get into the time lapse for both puzzles. We'll start off with Abanikos. But before we do that, please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. Drop a comment. Let me know if you guys done any Art and Fable puzzles, which ones, and let me know your thoughts on the brand and company itself. Let's get into it, guys. Let's start with Abanikos, and then for puzzle number 2, we are going to be doing My Cow by Guido Vidivato. I think I'm saying that right. Beautiful puzzles. I love them all. I love them. I love them. I love them. I love the artwork. All right, let's go. All right, guys, let's get to the unboxing. Here is the puzzle I used at the contest. It is absolutely beautiful, and I love that it says Abanikos on it. Spanish for fans. So I'm going to show you what's inside. You have a reusable bag. It wasn't a separate biodegradable bag, and because I did the puzzle there, which we didn't finish, which I showed you guys. And I love that it's in a reusable bag. You get a beautiful postcard. Not a postcard, or poster card, I guess you can say that. And it has information about the artwork and the artist. And this feels premium. It feels, even the box feels premium, and it has that soft velvet touch to it. Like I can just sit down on the couch and just relax and like rub on this. And that sounds weird, but it's so soft. It's like, how did you get this? How did that happen? But I love it. And then, guys, comes with a box top stand. Come on. Can't get any better than that. And all you have to do is slide the box top right there. And bam. I will have that there. Look at that. This is literally my new favorite puzzle company. I'm going to move this to the side. And now we're going to get into the beautiful pieces. You have a standard grit cut. Common grit cut. And you guys know it's my absolute favorite grit cut for a puzzle. And you have the standard shapes for a grit cut puzzle. It's awesome. I was happy about that because I was nervous when I got to the competition. It was going to be random and I really was going to do bad. Even though I did bad. But it's cool. I had fun. Guys, the detailing on the pieces are crisp, clean, true to the image on the box and the poster. And oh my gherkins. Soft. I can't explain it. You guys have to experience this for yourself. You have to get one. Thick piece. It's pretty thick. And It's a blue backing. And they feel sturdy. Very, very sturdy. Guys, the quality of this puzzle is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. It is lovely. I love it. I love it. I'm obsessed with it. I can't stop. And there literally is no glare. There's literally no glare. None. None. Glare who? Like, alright, I am taking a light from this phone and I'm shining it directly on the puzzle. Not a shine, not a glare. And there's a lot of puzzle companies that have matte pieces and they are glare free, but to a certain lighting, they still catch a reflection, and that is normal. But this is next level. This is next level, and it's worth every penny. Now, I got my copy. I paid for the speed contest, so I got my copy of this puzzle, and then the second puzzle that I'll be doing for this video. I paid for it. There was a % off, but honestly, it really is high quality. You hear a lot of brands say high quality. This is high quality. This is wow. All right. We are going to get into this puzzle. I am excited to do it casually. I am not speed running it. But let's go, guys. All right, guys. Today we are doing another brand review, and this time we are doing Art and Fable. I'm so excited. Let me just start with, this is not a collaboration video. I was not reached out to, and this is not a sponsored video. So everything I'm going to be talking about are facts from their website and straight opinions from myself, unbiased. Obviously, you guys can tell I love the puzzle company already. I love their puzzles, but I wanted to talk about the brand and, you know, a little bit about them. So Art and Fable have super high quality puzzles, and I wanted to talk about the difference between, you know, their puzzles and other puzzles. So one of the biggest things that I appreciate about the puzzle is true matte finish. They have a velvet touch, so there's a smooth texture, soft touch on the pieces, which feels absolutely luxurious. But let me just tell you, there's absolutely no glare. They really, truthfully, honestly can say they are a no glare puzzle company. So a lot of puzzle companies will say there's no glare, in which most of the time, if the pieces are matte, there isn't really glare. But at certain angles, certain lighting, you will still get a reflection, still get a glare. This puzzle does not matter. So, you know, kudos to them. I respect that. I love when a puzzle company is honest about their work. They also have bonus features in the box. You get a postcard, you get a puzzle box top, and a resealable bag. Okay. Who's going to be upset about that? Another thing that I love about the company is they support local artists. They license images from talented artists from all around the world, providing them with new source of income and exposure for their artwork they create. I love that. I will always appreciate and respect the artist. They put in a lot of work, and I stated I don't have a problem with AI generated, but when it comes to the artist, I'm always going to support and put my money towards that, because at the end of the day, someone's putting in hard work, and it is not just being automated made through a AI system. So I appreciate that they use real artists. They also support charities, so every puzzle you buy will go to a specific charity. This specific puzzle is going to Lyme disease, and I love that, guys. This puzzle company is everything I want every other puzzle company to do. They're supporting local artists. Well, not local artists. They're supporting artists around the world. They're supporting charities. And the quality is untouchable from any other puzzle company I've used before. Now, obviously, you guys know everyone have their favorites. These are going to be one of my new favorites. And then I wanted to touch on some of their their artwork. So a lot of it is fine art. A lot of their puzzles is fine art. You won't find, any other licensed images like from Disney or from other cartoons or animation. All of their images are fine art. So I think that's cool. So if you're someone who appreciates fine art, you will definitely enjoy doing one of these puzzles. And it's artists around the world. So Art and Fable, if you go on their website, on their About Us, and I'm going to read an excerpt from there. Um, Art and Fable's mission as a company is to deepen one's appreciation and understanding of an artist's work, process, and individual stories. Um, Art and Fable Puzzle Company and the tiny team behind it exists to bridge the gaps of access and bringing fine art to the homes of everyone through simple and profound joy of engaging in classic jigsaw puzzles. So guys, I decided to casually puzzle this puzzle because I really wanted to get into the art. I really wanted to enjoy the artwork. And while I love speed puzzling, and you guys know I'm not the fastest, I also love the artwork on a puzzle. And doing it casually gave me the opportunity and chance to appreciate it even more and really look at the finer details on this puzzle. I mean, it is gorgeous, guys. And this puzzle is just beautiful. And it reminds me of my grandma because she would always have one of these fans. And it reminded me of her so much. Now, they weren't as fancy as the Abanikos on this fan, but she would always have one. And I love this image and I appreciate the artwork. I did want to talk about what's on the back of the card for this puzzle by Daniela Willett Rabbins. The artist's name is Daniela Willett Rabbins. She spent her formative year immersed in the rich cultures of both Italy and Spain, currently working as a freelancer artist in New Mexico. Willett Rabbin describes painting as a celebration of life. She creates exquisite patterns in her oil painting and are full of movement, freedom, and expression, and playfulness, and replete with bright and saturated colors. While showcasing a wide range of subject matter, all of her pieces are inspired by the things that bring her happiness in her daily life: music, dance, nature, and spectacular architecture. This is what's written on the back of the poster card. I love it. They really show appreciation to their artists by putting the artist information on this puzzle. So Art and Fable did their thing with this puzzle. I just want to say I really enjoyed my experience and appreciate the artwork and the work put behind these puzzles. This is the area me and Noemi got stuck at, by the way. We hit the 2-hour mark here, and that middle fan was brutal for us. But doing it casually was perfectly fine. Alright guys, I love this puzzle and it is staying with me in my forever collection. I'll let a friend hold it, but you gotta give it right back. It was so much fun. A lot easier now that I did it alone. That middle section was still very difficult, and I still don't know to this day how I could tackle it any faster with a pattern going across like that. So 10 out of 10 though. The artwork is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Daniela Wilter Rabin, sis, you did your thing with that puzzle. And it's Abanikos. I love it. It's fans in Spanish, and it reminds me of my grandma because she used to always carry a fan like that. So super cute. Definitely gonna do it again. And actually, Noemi's gonna come over sometime this week, and we're gonna try to speed run it again. So we'll keep you guys updated. But I want to do one more puzzle. And I was thinking about doing the My Cow by Guido Vidovado. Super cute. And I think this one's going to be significantly easier. The cow looks a little tricky, but besides that, there's a lot of different textures and easy to sort. So let's get into this one, guys. I'm super excited. And after this puzzle, I will see you at the end for my final thoughts on the brand altogether. I'm super excited, and I just feel so lucky and blessed to be doing these premium quality puzzles. They really are extraordinarily fabulous. They feel like freaking luxury in a puzzle. That's all I can say. All right, guys, we are jumping into puzzle number 2. I love this puzzle. And funny story is when I found out Art and Fable was going to be hosting the speed puzzling portion of the puzzle swap, I was thinking about getting this puzzle for Noemi and I to practice. And I didn't get it, and which I'm happy I didn't because I got a discount price there at the swap. But I didn't get it because it wouldn't have came on time for us to actually practice the brand. But what I did do was I looked up the puzzle cut and saw it was grid cut, and I kind of wasn't panicking. So I just winged it when we got to the competition. But I wanted to read out what's on the back of the poster for the My Cow by Guido Vidovado. Guido Vidovado is widely acclaimed contemporary nave painter and sculptor from Vicenza, Italy. The nave art movement inspired Vidovado to start painting, a hobby that later became his passion. His paintings have a wonderful storybook quality, weaving comprehensive narratives for the subjects of his art. Each work has eye-catching color, interesting composition, and non-conforming perspective. Vidovado is best known for his depicting animal and people, teasing one's imagination with their dreamlike representation that borders on fantastical. His work are currently exhibited in museums and galleries worldwide. And for this puzzle, on the card, it states that donations from this sale of this puzzle will go to UNICEF. I don't know if I'm saying that right. It's spelled UNICEF. UNICEF saves and meaningfully improves children's lives every day. They pledge to continue their work until every child is healthy, educated, protected, and respected. And that's unifusa.org. I love this puzzle. I enjoyed every moment of it. I love the artwork on there. And one thing I want to say about the artwork on these puzzles, and a lot of times people don't get puzzles with artwork because they're afraid of the difficulty it can cause being, painting and stuff. But this artwork has outlines on it and very, very defined lines. So I really enjoyed it. I love the patterns on here. It made the puzzling experience very pleasurable and very enjoyable. I enjoyed every moment of it. And if you guys are looking for something more simple, more easier to do, this one was a good one. So if you're thinking about it, go right ahead and get yourself one. It was fun. I will go ahead and let you guys enjoy the rest of this time lapse. I will see you at the end for my final thoughts. All right, guys, the puzzles are complete. Oh my gherkins. First of all, when I got to the puzzle swap and I saw that Art and Fable was selling the puzzles at a discounted price, I was like, whew, perfect opportunity, right? So while I was there, first of all, I just want to say the Art and Fable people who were there, I'm not sure if they were the owners or the representatives that were there or people who worked for the company that was, there to present the puzzles. They were super, super sweet. Very sweet people, very nice and very friendly. And if it's one thing I love about a company is people who are sweet and care to talk to people and, give good customer service. So let's just start there. So thank you at the Art and Fable people for being so kind. I appreciate it. They had a piece of like cardboard with the pieces on there. Now I've heard about Art and Fable before and seen some of their puzzles and was like, okay, I'm going to try them one day. Now you guys know I shop on a budget, so I don't go out just spending tons of money on puzzles. So this was the perfect opportunity. But the card had the puzzle pieces on it and you get to feel firsthand, and that drew me in. And it is velvet, a velvet finish on top that honestly, truly, 1000% does not give any glare. This is the first time I've touched a puzzle where I'm like, okay, it's absolutely no glare. Even on matte pieces, there are times where you shine a light directly, you'll get a reflection. It's like not crazy, but you get a glare, a reflection. This honestly doesn't matter where you hold it to the light. There is no glare. And that's because it has a velvet finish. The finish is almost like fabric. Like that's how it feels soft. So if you're out there and you're someone who really cares about matte pieces, this is the company to go to. So I give that to them. They did that. They did that. That is smart. So let's get into the review and get into my final thoughts. So overall, first of all, I want to get into the cons. There really aren't any cons, if I'm being honest. I honestly can't find not a single negative thing to say. The only critique I would have, and again, it's not even a critique, it's more of a personal preference for some. The puzzle comes in a grid shape, and you guys know that is my favorite cut, and I am a traditional piece cut person. That so far from all the puzzles I got, that is the cut. So if you're someone who only likes to do random, that from what I know, out of all the puzzles I got, they're all traditional random grid cut, which is totally fine for me. I love it. For me, that's an added benefit because I'm a grid cut puzzler. I'm going to combine the words. I'm a grid cut puzzler, and I appreciate it. So that is the only thing I have to say. Like, I like to be honest in my reviews, and that is the only thing I have to say, and it's not really a downside. So with that being said, that's literally the only thing. So with that being said, we'll go ahead and get started on the positives. So it is truly matte. Truly matte. They need to bold that on here somewhere. I feel like it is. I know it's on like the shrink wrap. The cut is wonderful. I love the puzzle cut. They are supporting real artists, not AI generated images. And each puzzle comes with information about the artist on the back. And what I love the most, they come with a box top stand and another poster card with the image on it with information about the artwork and the artist. And if you didn't know, each puzzle that you buy, funds from the purchase goes to a organization. So for this puzzle here, it shows LymeDisease.org. So proceeds from this puzzle goes to Lyme disease, which, guys, I love this company for that alone. That is like so nice. And I'm a strong believer in donating. So now I wonder if there's anything different about this one. Let's see. A different, so each puzzle might have a different organization that they're donating to. This one is Eunice saves the meaning improve children's life every day. They pledge to continue their work until every child is healthy, educated, protective at unifusa.org. So I think that is a beautiful thing. You also get a reusable bag. Guys, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. I absolutely love this puzzle company. I love everything that they are about. I love that they are doing good, you know, with every purchase. So the ethical aspect is amazing. So I felt super lucky and super blessed to be able to pick up these puzzles at a discounted price. And honestly, they are a little bit more on the pricier side, but when you look at an overall aspect of the puzzle, you're getting good quality, you're getting truly matte, you're supporting artists, you're supporting a good cause, and the packaging is amazing. You get all these additional bonuses inside. It's worth every penny that you'll spend on the puzzle. So if you've thought about it and you wanted to try them out, I say give them a try. So I ended up with 4 puzzles, and obviously you've seen these 2 that I've done today for this video. And then I did pick up 2 used ones because someone was selling them cheaper. Y'all know me, always going to shop on a budget. But I got the Santa Claus by Anton Lomavi, and I got the La Gondola. So I'm happy to get into those. One of these puzzles will be a members only exclusive. So if you're thinking about it, go sign up and you'll get to see me doing the additional puzzles. Then I also have a 750 pieces. So from what I can tell, they have 500, 750, and 1,000. Noemi picked up 1,000 pieces. I forget which one she picked up. I'll have to ask her. But yeah, I got the 750 piece. This one is called Ship Size Celebration. I fell in love with the art when I saw it. It does look a little bit more on the complicated side, but that's okay. We love a challenge here, don't we? And it looks like everything comes in each package. And I'm excited, guys. And then I did want to say one other thing I wanted to mention for a critique. It is a more crumblier puzzle. I can pick up the puzzle, but some pieces fall out, and that's okay. No one really cares about, well, that's okay. I don't really care about being able to pick up a puzzle. It's not my thing when I do a puzzle, but I could understand why others would. But I personally do not care. But it is on the crumblier side. Like, it's fully interlocking for sure. But it is on the crumblier side. And I'm not sure if it has to do with the cut or the thickness. It is pretty thick. I feel like it's a standard thickness, nothing crazy. But totally fine with me. I love it. Alright guys, so that is it for today's video. We have a 10 out of 10 puzzle brand. I will definitely be getting more puzzles from Art Fable. So thank you, Art Fable, for making such wonderful puzzles. I enjoy it. I loved it. And I hope you guys all get the opportunity and chance to try one of these puzzles out. Now, I want to do a giveaway. And I want to give away an Art and Fable puzzle. I will be keeping Abanikos. And how about this? You guys can pick out from any of these puzzles for the giveaway. And what I'll do is purchase a brand new so you get the full Art and Fable experience. So in the comments, in order to enter the giveaway, I want you to comment your 10 out of 10 puzzle brand company. And I want you to put your favorite company based off of quality, experience, and just overall greatness about the puzzle company. And let me know the name of the company, why they're your favorite, and drop it in the comments. I will do a random spin the wheel on one person, and if there is a Art and Fable puzzle out of the 3 that you would like, let me know. I will be purchasing the puzzle with my own money. This is not a sponsored video. Let me make that very clear. All these thoughts are my personal unbiased opinions. So let me know in the comments if there is anything. Tell me about your favorite puzzle brand and why. Leave it in the comments. You will be automatically entered in the giveaway. And you have to be subscribed and like the video. And also there's a new feature on YouTube for small content creators where you can hype up their video. There is an option somewhere. I notice on iPhones sometimes it doesn't come up. But there's an option that you can pick hype, and it helps push out content for smaller channels. So we are almost at 1,000, guys. I know we're like a little far from it, but we're almost there in my eyes. We have over 740 subscribers, somewhere around there. And I'm super excited to get to 1,000, guys. So I just want to say thank you for liking, commenting, sharing my videos. It means a lot to me. So I'm excited about this giveaway. I will figure out a date for the winner. But in the meantime, don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. Drop a comment. Let me know what's your favorite puzzle company. I will see you all in the next one. Bye.